What is up, everyone? Jordan here with another MJRL Hobby Stuff video. Please hit that subscribe button so that you know when it's time to hang out with the boys. Today we're looking at the HG Master Gundam FUUNSAIKI Neo Hong Kong Mobile Fighter 144 GF13-001 NH Mark II from 2011. Yeah, so it's Master Gundam from G Gundam. Pretty cool box art with his horse. God Gundam there on the side. And there it is. Flying high. Nice little blurb there in Japanese. And on the other side, funny thing, we'll get to that in the review, but this is kind of funny. Anyway, let's check out the manual right here. This is a nice manual. It's actually got staples in it, so that's always cool. I think they don't do that enough with manuals, especially for a high grade. But this is like 2 units at once. Nice double spread here. Checking out all the features, all the gimmicks. Recreating the green, pink, I love you hand grip. Little blurbs there about the pilot guy. And there you go. And there you go. Some nice detail painted up versions of this. And all the hand parts. And the color guide. Here's a look at all the stuff that comes in the box. The Master Gundam. FUUNSAKI, the unicorn robot. And its stand. There's the armor shell. And here's all the hand options. The little mini 144 scale pilot with that long sash thing sticking out. Alright guys, here's the Master Gundam up close. I didn't use any stickers, but I did start with a little bit of panel lining. And that's the plan, is to go through and add some silver panel. Tons of detail, as you can see. The facial features. Very nice representation of the Master Gundam. He's got some wings back here, which are kind of bizarre because they go this way, they go this way, and they go this way in more than they go out, so they can go all the way behind him like that. But they don't go all the way this way. That's about as far as it goes. Very strange. And then they pivot here, here, and pivot there like that. But that's it. Oh, there's a little bit of motion here. But yeah, it's kind of a weird one. As far as the head goes, pretty standard. A little bit blocked. Shoulders are nice. Shoulders are nice. Butterfly in there. Check that out. Yep. Okay. Because he's supposed to be able to fold his arms. There we go. So if you go this way, and this way, and this way, come on. Yeah, pretty good arm fold. If you're into that sort of arm fold look, you can kind of do it pretty good. Right? As for the rest of his body, he's got a really nice double elbow bend. Really nice. Bicep rotation as usual. Wrist on a ball joint as usual. A little bit of a swivel here. Nothing to call home about. Lifting front skirt. Okay, this back skirt is side skirt is interesting. It's a polycap. It's a polycap and a piece plugged into it. So it moves up and down slightly, but that's about it. And nothing going on in the back. Legs are this style of leg, but has a very nice knee bend. Look at that. Pretty nice. And interestingly, there's this moving fin on his foot, and the ankle is pretty okay, pretty normal. Yeah, I really like this guy. It's fun to build. He's going to have a lot of good posing options, and the plan is to make him look pretty cool. Okay, let's move on to the next piece. The horse. FUUNSAKI, he comes with this stand. Even though he's got 4 legs, he doesn't stand too well. Plugs right in there. No problem. There is some articulation going on with him, but not a whole lot. These hips are fixed hips. So there's this block joint hole. So there's no rotation going on here at all. Nothing. A little bit of knee bend, a little bit of secondary knee bend, and a little bit of movement at the hoof, but only slightly left and right. This tail thing does move up and down, and this peg, you can remove this piece here. You can remove this piece here like so, and you can push it all the way in if you want, and replace this so that sits flush, smooth. But yeah, if you're gonna have somebody sitting on it, it's a good idea to pop it back out. These front legs do have a ball joint attachment, like so. So you can get them to spin like that. Again, a bit of another neat ball joint there. So there's a little bit of articulation, not super strong. Again, another knee and another hoof, a little bit of movement, and then the head just here at the neck, and that's it. Yeah, so pretty cool. Stands up very nicely. Some decent panel lines and details. Very nice. Oh, and it comes with a string, which I think is ridiculous because he's a robot horse, but he's got a string to control him. Okay, so one of the gimmicks the Master has is he's supposed to let his wings come around him as a shroud, but for this HG, it doesn't work at all like that. It's a shell thing. So I snipped some of the pegs on the inside of this thing, so it's a little bit easier to open, like so. Oops. It's supposed to be easier to open. Come on. What's going on? There we go. Yeah. So you're supposed to clamp this around him as a shell. Let's go look at that. So the instructions say take off the wings and plug this part into his back, which is this one. So these two pegs up here, these smaller ones, focus. These two pegs here are supposed to plug into the holes of the wing, and those big pegs go under his arms. Let's see if we can get it to go. One side. Come on. Yeah, it should plug in. Come on. There we go. Yeah, nice clip in there. Cool. Then you take the front part of the armor, throw that on, like that. Yep. Okay. Oops. And the shoulder guard goes in there. Oh, didn't connect all the way. Come on. There we go. Yep. Nice. And then finally on this side, you're supposed to have the option where you can use this clip to clip into this, and you can give him the hand ability to poke out like that. So if you remove this piece, oops, remove that piece, and his hand can poke through the cloak. You clip it in like that. This is my first time doing this, so there you go. Something like that. Right, so you can see he's poking his hand through the cloak. Cool. Or you can replace this piece, push the arm down, close it all the way in, and you have him totally sealed in his cloak. Yeah, looks pretty cool actually. Of course, you know, the wings are what they're supposed to be, right? They're supposed to unfurl and go ka-chunk and seal him in, but I guess it's difficult to do on the high grade scale. It looks neat though. All right, I wanted to talk about the last thing, which is these effect parts. So there's this piece right here. And in the instructions, it says you can cut right here, and that would give you that look, and also give you, yeah, so you'll get this look, and also a usable whip version of the sash attack thing. Or you can just cut the handle off and give Asia Master a giant sash to shoot out. Kind of funny. Probably this is the better option. I think you get 2 functional pieces here. This is just ridiculous. Next up, you got these cool clear part hands, right and left, and this gigantic high five super hand. And so on the back here, you take the right hand and you can plug it in, and there you go. You've got the normal size hand plugged into the giant hand. Now let's see how that looks on the piece. Oh, okay, here we go, plugging it in. Yeah, yes, super high five, flaming hand attack. Very cool. I highly recommend this guy if you can find one. Shout out to my buddy Destroyer Does Gunpla. Go check out his Insta. He's pretty crazy about his Gunpla as well. He sent this guy to me because we've been friends for a couple of decades. So yeah, great kit. Lots of fun stuff. I think some of the best posing for a high grade I've seen in a while. It's pretty nice. Yeah, thank you for the view. Please subscribe. See you. All right, guys, we're back. You know, I was gonna do a little bit more customizations, but I just went with this as more of a proof of concept kind of thing. These are self-adhesive nail press-on decals, not water slides, just regular old stickies. I found them on Amazon for like, I don't know, a dozen sheets for $10 or something, and they come out pretty cool. As you can see, I just stuck them random spots all over Master Gundam here, and it makes for quite an interesting look. The white decal with gold showed the nicest. Some of these had a little bit more gold than others, and some of them had a little bit more white than others. Some of them were black. Yeah, it's up close. You can kind of see how that gives it that neat little lightning effect. They are shiny though. They reflect light pretty harshly, as you can see that. Yeah, but they're pretty cool, man. I like them. So it's more of a proof of concept. Yeah, this armor thing, it looks like they just are on there randomly, but yeah, that was my idea for the customization anyway, for the Master by himself. All right, I hope you guys like that. I thought it was cool. All right, talk to you guys later. See you.